In my experience, if you run online business, you can get consistent high paying clients by creating content on YouTube and LinkedIn. That's why I only focus on these two platforms to create content. But because I create long form content on YouTube, so it takes lots of my time and also have to focus on my business. So generally I don't get time to post content on LinkedIn. You can go and check my LinkedIn. I have not posted there since last 2 months. And I think you all know that LinkedIn is such a good platform where you can get high paying clients. But unfortunately, I'm not able to capitalize on that. I think many busy business owners and creators face the same problem. So to overcome this, in this video, I will teach you how you can make an AI automation which will convert any YouTube video into multiple posts automatically. With this automation, any video I create for my YouTube channel, I can repurpose that video to create LinkedIn post. And this will save lots of my time and I can focus on more important tasks. And this system can be a game changer for many busy business owners who want to create their personal brand on social media, but they don't have time to create content and post on different social media platforms. With this automation, you can transform not only your YouTube video, but any interesting video that you find on YouTube into LinkedIn post. And also you can automatically post that content on LinkedIn. So for this AI automation that we are building in today's video, we will be using 3 tools: Make.com, Apify and Airtable. For Make.com, I have already created an in-depth tutorial on this YouTube channel. So I will give link to that video in description. If you are new to Make.com, you can check that video. Second is Apify. About Apify, I have not covered in my YouTube channel. This is the first video where I'm using this tool Apify. So in this video, I'll give you simple explanation on how this tool works. Then the third is Airtable. I'm assuming that you all are aware about Airtable. It is widely used. But if you are new to Airtable, then you can think of Airtable as a combination of Notion database and Google Sheets. So if you have used Notion or Google Sheets, then this Airtable is pretty similar to those softwares. So let's start building our automation. So to start, first we will go to Make.com. On Make.com, we'll create new scenario. Again, I want to remind you, if you are new to this Make.com platform, then I have already made an in-depth tutorial on about this. So if you are new, please go and check that video. So in our automation, our first module will be Google Sheets. In Google Sheets, I will select watch new row. So you can see this is the Google Sheet that I have already created. There is nothing in this sheet. So in this Google Sheet, we will paste all the links of YouTube videos that we want to convert into a LinkedIn post. So this particular Google Sheet, we will connect to our module. You can see I have already connected to my Google account. How to connect and everything I have explained in my tutorial video, so you can go and check that video. So Google account is connected. Now I will select my Google Sheet. So it was YouTube video link. I've selected my Google Sheet. Then I will select the sheet 1. Our table contains header, yes. Limit I'll keep as 1 and okay. So successfully our first module is created. Now for the second module, we will connect it to Apify. Now what is Apify? We will go to this Apify website. On this Apify, there are different scrapers available. Using this scraper, you can scrape anything on internet. For example, you can scrape LinkedIn post, you can scrape Google Maps, or you can scrape LinkedIn post or LinkedIn comments or YouTube transcripts. So for this automation, we will need a YouTube transcript scraper because we want to convert our YouTube video transcripts into LinkedIn post. So first on Apify, you can sign in and you can create your account. I think you already know how to do that. Then in Apify, on the left hand side, you can see various options. You have to go in store. In store, here you have to search for YouTube Transcript Ninja. So this is the scraper which we'll be using. So before using this scraper, we will check if it is working properly or not. So this is the YouTube video. I will copy the link of this YouTube video and I will paste inside my scraper. Add, and I will put this link here and I will see if this scraper is working properly or not, and it gives output as transcript of this video or not. You can see running, it will take few seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds. So it will take few seconds to give us output. So you can see after 1 minute 25 seconds, it has ran successfully and we got our output. So this is the transcript that it has generated for us. So now we know that our scraper is working properly. Then we will go back to our make.com and we will create our next module. Next module will be Apify and I will select run an actor. Here I need to connect my Apify to make.com. So create a connection. You have to give name to your connection. I'll give as LinkedIn automation. Then we need an API token. Where you will get API token? Again, you have to go back to the Apify website and on the Apify website, you can see on the right hand side in the corner, you will get this API. So here you need to copy this API key and you need to paste it in make.com in order to establish connection. Now because we have already tested our scraper in Apify website, so it will show here. So this was our scraper YouTube transcript ninja. I'll select this. Then inside this input JSON, you have to paste this JSON file. Don't worry, I'll share this JSON file with you. In my description, you will get links to my WhatsApp channel and also my free school community. One of those platforms, if you use, then you can join my community, and there usually I share all this material which I use in my videos. So it will be easier for you if you join maybe WhatsApp channel or maybe a free school community. Yeah, so there you will get this JSON format that I'm using in this video. Yeah, so that's it for this module. You don't need to change anything else in this module. We will click OK. Now we will run both these modules to check if it's running properly or not. So you can see both the modules are working. So in our next module, I will add a delay. So I'll go to tools and I will select sleep. Here I will add 45 seconds of delay because as we have seen while running our YouTube scraper that it takes sometimes more time to give us outcome of the transcript. So that's why we are adding this delay so that it can run smoothly and give us outcome. Now to this again I will add an Apify module and I will select get dataset item. This will receive the transcript or the outcome that is generated by the scraper. Then in the dataset ID I will select default dataset ID. So let's run our whole scenario once to check if it is running properly or not up till now. So now you can see 2 modules have already ran and then it will take 45 seconds of delay. Don't worry, I'll skip the 45 seconds part. So you can see all 4 modules have ran successfully. In this last module, you can see we have got our transcript. So this is our transcript of the YouTube video link that we have pasted on our Google Sheets. So this is our transcript that we got. Now we need to convert this transcript into LinkedIn post. So for that, we will use AI. You can use any LLM model like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, anything. So for the next module, I will select ChatGPT. In ChatGPT, I'll select this particular option, create a completion prompt. So I'll select this. Here to establish connection, you will need OpenAI API key. There are many videos on YouTube which will teach you how you can get OpenAI API key from OpenAI developer account. So I'll not teach you that in this video. Also, OpenAI API key is not free. You have to pay money for that. But you may have seen many automation tutorials on YouTube where they only use ChatGPT in their automations. Even though OpenAI API key is not free, I don't know why they only stick to ChatGPT in their automations. So in this video, I'll not be using ChatGPT. So instead of ChatGPT, for this automation, I'll be using Gemini. Why? Because Google has recently launched their new LLM model, Gemini 2.0 Flash, which is very powerful. And also Google offers its API key free of cost. So you can use it in your automations. So now we will create a connection. I'll click on create a connection. Now it is asking for an API key. So you can get API key for Google Gemini in this website, Google AI AI Studio. So here you can see in the left hand side, it says get API key. You can just click on this and you will get your API key. I already have my API key, so I will not click on this. So I'll paste my API key here to establish connection. It is successfully connected. Now I'll select my model. So I will use their latest model 2.0 Flash. Now we need to add a message or prompt. This prompt will help us convert the transcript into the LinkedIn post. Short, concise, relatable LinkedIn post that people find engaging to read. So that prompt we will write in this section. I have already created prompt for that, so I'll just paste that prompt here. Don't worry, I will share this prompt with you if you want to build similar automation. You can just go in my either WhatsApp channel or in my free school community. There in the resources you will get all these resources which I am using in this video to create the automation. Now this is the prompt. You are a LinkedIn content creator specializing in transforming the video transcript into a concise, impactful post. In the ending it says this is the video transcript that you need to convert into a LinkedIn post. So here we need to give our transcript that we have generated using Apify. So this is the transcript. We need to give this transcript to our Google Gemini with the prompt to convert it into a LinkedIn post, and then we will just click OK. So here we can see Google Gemini has already set up. Now again we will run whole scenario to check if it is working properly or not. So whole scenario has ran successfully. Now we will see if our Google Gemini has converted our transcript into a LinkedIn post or not. So in here you can see in the results, this is the LinkedIn post that our Google Gemini has generated. You can see it has hook also, different bullet points, and also call to action is there. So the LinkedIn post is ready now. So now you can see my LinkedIn post is ready, but I don't want to post it directly in my LinkedIn account. Before I want to review it, I want to make some changes in that if I want to, and I also want to attach images before posting. So to do that, we will be using Airtable. In Airtable, we will store our LinkedIn post that Gemini has generated. If we want, we will make changes, and once it is approved, then from Airtable directly we can post it on our LinkedIn account. So when you will sign in on Airtable, you will get this particular screen. So this is the dashboard you will see. On the left hand side in the bottom you will see this button create. So we'll click on create and we will create our new database. So I'll click on start from scratch. So this is the new Airtable database that we will be using. So I will change the name of this database as LinkedIn automation, and I will give a name to this table as LinkedIn post. So this is the table. These are various headings in the table. I'll change these headings according to our requirements. So edit field, first I want post ID, second I want content. So here you can see I have created all the fields that we will need. You will understand better why I have created all these fields when we will connect our Airtable to make.com. Now we will go back to our make.com, and in make.com we will create our new module. This module will be Airtable. In Airtable I will select create a record. So now we need to connect our Airtable to make.com. So I will click on create a connection, then I will select Airtable token or key. Then you can see it is asking for a personal access token. So to get this personal access token, we will go back to our Airtable, and in our profile section you will see this option builder hub. You need to click on that option. Now we will create our new token. So create a new token. We will give a name to our token. So I will give name as LinkedIn post. Then we need to add an access base. So which base I need to connect to this token? So that this one, LinkedIn automation, I will select this. This scope means how much Airtable database control you want to give to other app like make.com. So in scope we will select all those controls that we need to give to make.com. So then we will click on create token. So this is the token that we have generated, and I'll click on done. Now I will come back to my make.com and I will paste my personalized access token and I will click save. So after pasting our personal access token, Airtable is successfully connected to make.com. Now I will select my base, that was LinkedIn automation, then table 1. Now you can see these are all the fields that are there in our LinkedIn automation database table. So in the content, I will attach the Google Gemini result that we get, means the LinkedIn post that we have generated. In the status, I'll select as in review, and then file type we will change in the Airtable itself when we will attach images in the Airtable to our post. So yeah, that's it. I'll click OK. So you can see this whole scenario is ready. When we will paste our YouTube link in the Google Sheets, this Apify will convert that YouTube video into YouTube transcript. That transcript is converted into LinkedIn post by Google Gemini, and then that LinkedIn post is stored inside Airtable. Now we will run this whole scenario once to check if everything is working properly or not. Again, it will take 45 seconds of delay. So now you can see this whole automation has ran successfully. So now we will go in our Airtable to see if the LinkedIn post which was generated by Google Gemini is successfully stored inside Airtable or not. So in the Airtable, you can see a new record is created, and this is our LinkedIn post that is generated by Google Gemini, which has a hook, different points and call to action. So successfully this LinkedIn post is stored inside the Airtable, which means that our whole automation is working. So till now we have built only the first half section of our automation. Now we will build the second half of our automation. So I will go in scenario. First we need to save, that is important. So I'll go back to scenario and we will create a new scenario, and I will give name to this scenario as LinkedIn automation part 2. So in this second part of the automation, the first module will be Airtable, and this time I will select search record. So what this second half of the automation will do, so the second half of the automation is pretty simple. It will just check how many LinkedIn posts on Airtable are approved by us, and then it will post those LinkedIn posts into my LinkedIn account. So let's build this automation. So I have selected search record, then I will select my LinkedIn automation, and table is table 1. Then in the output field, it is asking what all output I want from the Airtable. So I want post ID, content, images, status, file type. That's it. And I'll click OK. Also on our Airtable, just to explain you, I will attach a random image here. So you can also paste any URL, or you can also connect your Google Drive. For now, I will just take one image from my computer. So any image, so this is the screenshot. I'll just take this screenshot and I will upload this file. So in this way you can upload the file. Also in the status, you can see you can change the status. Once the LinkedIn post is approved by us, we can just change the status to approved, and once it is approved, then it will automatically get posted on my LinkedIn. That's it. I'll go back to my make.com scenario. Now from Airtable, all the LinkedIn posts that are approved by me, I need to post on my LinkedIn. So I will connect my LinkedIn to the Airtable. I'll select LinkedIn, and on LinkedIn I will select create a user image post. You can also create video post, text post. I will go with user image post. So here you need to connect your LinkedIn. So you can see it is asking, do you want to allow make.com to connect with your LinkedIn account? So I will allow. So in this way you can see our LinkedIn is also connected successfully with the make.com. In the LinkedIn, in the content section, I will add the content that we need to post. So from Airtable, this is the content field. You can see I have selected create a user image post, means my post will have text also and an image also. So for text, I have already connected this Airtable content to my LinkedIn, but for image, I need to create a new module, and that module will be HTTP. So I'll search for HTTP to retrieve the image file from our Airtable. So I'll select get a file. So you have to select get a file HTTP module. In this HTTP module, in the URL, we will attach the URL of our image. So in the image, I will select URL. and I will click OK. Now in the LinkedIn, you will get this one option HTTP. You have to select that. I have not got that option yet. I'll click OK, and maybe I'll just go back and I'll just save it. So as you can see in my LinkedIn, I have got this option HTTP get a file, so it is already connected. Yeah, so that's it for this module. I will just click OK. Also, to make sure that only the LinkedIn posts that are approved by me should go to my LinkedIn profile, we need to add a filter here. So you can see this tool option. You have to click on this option and set up a filter. So in this way, here we can set a filter. I'll give name to my filter. I'll give name as approved LinkedIn post, and I'll keep a condition as status should be equal to approved. Only then the LinkedIn post should move to my LinkedIn profile from Airtable. Then I'll click OK. So now you can see our filter is set up. So finally our LinkedIn automation is completely ready, but I will not run the second half of the automation because I don't want to post on my LinkedIn, because for today I have already posted on LinkedIn. But if you want to check what type of results this automation generates, so you can go on my profile, because my whole LinkedIn profile is completely automated with this particular AI automation system that we have built in this particular video. It is completely automatic. Literally I don't need to do anything. Only one thing I do is to review the LinkedIn post which is generated by this automation. So I go in the Airtable, I review my LinkedIn post. Also, I attach images to my post. Maybe I take images from internet, or I generate images using AI. So in my last tutorial, I have taught you how you can generate your headshots using fall.ai website with the Flux LoRa model. So with that method, I generate images for my LinkedIn post and I attach those images in my Airtable. And then only one thing I need to do is to approve it. Once I click approve, the post is automatically posted on my LinkedIn. So in this way, this whole automation works. Also, let me know if you also run a business or you are a content creator but you don't have time to post on LinkedIn. So I can build a similar LinkedIn automation for you as well. And if you are interested, then there is a link in the description. You can go on that link and you can connect with me. We can have a chat and I can understand your requirements. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I'll meet you in the next video with the another tutorial. And till then, bye bye.